Hello everybody, this is Grainne from the Right Stuff Kids Club, back again doing another shorter recorded workshop for Read DL, and it's based on The Lost Girl King yet again. Now this one's going to be a bit different. Again, it's just writing short little pieces, but it's really about well-being and helping ourselves feel good about ourselves and taking on a more positive outlook by writing. Okay, and again, I'm doing the exact same things that I did before. I'm delving into the book and taking words and phrases and encouraging us to write from those and base it on ourselves and focusing on the positive about us. And again, I'm going to start with something fun. Amy is described throughout this novel as a little shonach. Now, my pronunciation is probably all wrong, apologies, which means obviously little fox, as Gilliga. So we've got part English, part Gilliga. So I'm wondering, how would you describe yourself as Gilliga, as an animal? Now I have to say, with the reddish hair, I would probably be much like Amy, little shonach, or maybe more so wild shonach, some people might call me. What would you describe yourself as? And now another little exercise, which I have to say, I found this one quite special. At the back of the book, just above the blurb, it simply says, "Have you ever wished the time would stand still? Then be careful what you wish for." So I want you to stop now and consider, have you got a time in your life that you wished time could have stood still? If so, write it down, jot it down, and it just again reminds us of a time that obviously was very special to us. I'm just going to read what I have written here. And it's a very special time, and it's to do with my work, it's to do with my dad. And my dad died just over 3 years ago. And he'd been sick for just a few weeks before he died. But just over a week before he died, I was going into a school on Tuesday morning to deliver a Wellbeing in Words workshop, much like this one here, in fact. But I was sitting at my dad's kitchen table that Monday night, folding sheets, just like I have here, folding sheet of paper. So Dad helped me, okay, and he was folding paper. And so what I've written is, a time that I would like to have stood still was my last chat with my dad, sat across his kitchen table discussing my work. He was laughing and asking how much he was going to get paid for folding sheets of paper for me. It makes me smile, and I'd love to capture it again. So again, it's a moment in time that was very special, and made even more special by the fact that he passed away just over a week following that particular moment in time. So what moment in time would you like time to stand still and for you to capture that special moment? Now on page 239 of the book, we have got the line, "The girl king blinked. 'Connemara,' she whispered, and in the silence between them, the word felt like magic." So Connemara felt like magic to the lost girl king. What word, place name, feels like magic to you? Jot it down and then write, why does it feel like magic to you? We all love going away on holiday, especially the Irish love travelling. But there's a saying, and it's very true, there's no place like home. No matter where we go, we always love to come back home again. So where is the word? Where is that place, that word that feels like magic to you? I'm going to read a paragraph from the book. It's a short paragraph and it's from page 175. When she finally nodded off, Amy dreamed she was back in Connemara, helping Gran in the kitchen. There were chocolate chip cookies baking in the oven and music wafting from the radio on the windowsill. Gran was singing along with gusto, Amy swinging her legs from the countertop and tracing the feathery clouds through the window. The sky was sapphire blue, and even though she couldn't see the sun in it, she felt happy, safe. So I want you to draw your happy and safe place. Where do you feel most happiest and safe? It can be your bedroom, it can be your home, it can be Nana's house, it can be under the sycamore tree in your garden. I want you to draw your safe and happy place and describe it in words. Fear is something I think everyone feels at some stage. When there's fear of the unknown, it might even be the fear of standing up and presenting something in front of our class. It might be the fear of meeting someone. It might be the fear of going to a new school. It might be the fear of losing somebody. We've all experienced fear at one stage or another. And on page 113, it says, but fear has a way of coming at you like a wave, and if you're not careful, it can sweep you away. Conan nodded glumly. Amy's heart ached for the little squirrel. Nothing is forever, you know. I think those words are very important in well-being. Nothing is forever. There's always light, there's always hope after the darkness and after the dreary. So I want you to describe in words a time when you were afraid, when fear had set in. Now think about how you've overcome that fear. Remember, it does pass and nothing is forever. So just write down, see it written down, the time that you were frightened or afraid. And take note and be aware that you're not frightened anymore, that you've overcome that you're in a different place now. The sun always shines in the end. After every storm, there's always sun, there's always rainbow. And after every fear that we experience, there's always sun in our lives as well. Now, I forgot at the end of the last session to show you the dagger, the real dagger. See if I can actually take it out now. See, it's real. It's blunt, so it's not dangerous. Okay, look at the sheath. Okay, it's fabulous. I could be a real warrior, couldn't I? I could be in the Fianna. Grainne McCool, part of the Fianna. Suits me. So, this is the weapon, okay? Very much used in the past. And think about weapons. Weapons are still used in the modern day. But I think as humans, there are other weapons we can use. So what is your weapon that you can use to defeat adversity, to overcome difficulty in life? I know that mind is my mind. I've got a really strong mind. I've got great willpower. And I've good focus on positive mental well-being within myself. I always try and see the good in everything. I spoke a little while ago about having lost my dad. When I have a bad day, which I do, I treasure the good memories that I have. I always try and see the good and that I carry on and I move forward with that. So my weapon would be my mind and my voice. I want you to write down, what is your weapon? What weapon do you possess that you can use to help yourself overcome adversity? Do you have strong resilience? Are you brave? Is it your voice, like myself? Like I just feel that my mind and my voice are two weapons that I really can use. What weapon do you possess within your very being that you can use to overcome difficulty, adversity, hardship in your life? And now finally, I mentioned in the main workshop earlier about the titles of the chapters in The Lost Girl King. And like I say, it's something everybody can do in their own time, is go back and take a chapter or two, turn them into a story, write about those chapters. So one of the chapters is called The Well of Wishes. Oh, how we would all love to find that well of wishes. So I want you to write down, if you could reach into the well of wishes, what 3 wishes would you pull out? And keep them there. And maybe one day those wishes really will come true. Boys and girls, teachers, whoever has tuned into this, I hope you've enjoyed those little short written pieces just about focusing on yourself and trying to always focus on the positive within yourself, because it's there. No matter how many times we feel we've lost that optimistic or that positivity, it's there within us somewhere. And writing down those little things are a way of building up our resilience and building up our own self-esteem and self-confidence. So I hope you enjoyed doing that, and maybe you'll do some more on your own time, in your own time, as you move forward. So again, from me, The Lost Girl King, I hope you have all thoroughly enjoyed Read DL 2023.